Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. So today I'm going to show you how to set a player up for the first time they actually start your game. So if you're making a map and you want to know how to get the player set up, like adding stuff to their scoreboards, clearing their inventories, teleporting them to the start location, all of that, I've got a relatively simple way of doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reset the player here as if I'm a new player joining. Okay, you'll immediately see a bunch of stuff happened. Well, no, you wouldn't see anything have happened. I just immediately started at this character. You'll see my inventory is now cleared. I no longer have any XP levels, and I am now actually right where I need to be to start the game. Now this will happen to any new player that actually joins the game, and this is all thanks to a tag function. So if I just go scoreboard players tag Dragonos list, you'll see that I now have one tag next to my name, and that is called setup. Okay, so if I, for example, remove that tag, okay, setup, you will see I'll be teleported back here, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff happen. Your game mode has been updated to adventure mode, and Dragonos joined the game. Okay. So that just, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that happens, and that is perfect. Every time somebody joins, they'll log in here, they'll end up here, and it'll say Dragonos joined game. If I now look at my tag list again, you'll see the setup has been added. All right, so the tag is the important thing. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at the command. Now, I've got a long row over here, which I will kind of explain, but for all intents and purposes, I'll probably only do the first two and then the last one. Okay, so first off, you will see that I have a repeating command block here that is always active. And what that command block is doing is it's going to teleport all players that tag equals not. So that exclamation mark means not set up. So if I do not have that tag, it will teleport me, and it's going to teleport me to these coordinates. Now at the end I will show you where I get those coordinates from. Okay, now you'll see it'll constantly check to see if there's anybody that does not have the tag, and if somebody does not have the tag, it will then teleport them to those coordinates. The next one, once again, I have a repeat command block. Okay, and what I've got over here is, you'll see that it is conditional. So only if and when a player is teleported will it then activate this command block. So what that means is this is the only command block that constantly runs, none of these others. These others will only run when I am teleported once. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clear at all players whose tag does not equal setup. So any new player I'm going to clear. You might just want to build in some kind of reset mechanism, and then it will just clear if they had any items in their inventory. Okay, so this will clear any items. Then you'll see these are not at all conditional. They're all unconditional because this repeat command block will not activate. So these ones will not activate until that one successfully teleports me and then sends a signal straight through. The next thing it's going to do, it's going to say XP minus 1000 levels at all tag equals not set up. Okay, so that just means it's just going to clear any XP levels that you might have. The next thing is I'm going to scoreboard players reset at all tag equals not set up star. So what that means is that any scoreboard that the players have that's got a tag that does not have the setup tag, it will reset them completely. Okay, so it just resets all scoreboard values. I think that those are the kind of main things. Okay, yes, and then I'm set game modes too. I've set all players that has not got the setup tag. Okay, and then we just see. Okay, yeah, so these are the kind of the main things that you will always want to do. Clear inventory, clear the XP, clear the scoreboards, and just kind of set them to a game mode. Then the next just starts dealing with the actual map you are part of. So what all these others are that's being removed over here is actually my mini map for the Rangers. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about that. I did do a video about that, which I'll put in the card right now. Okay, so it's just all of that, and then right towards the end, I've got my say, which actually I do need to do a tell raw so that it does a nicer way of saying that. But anyway, it just says that person has joined the game, and then absolutely last but not least, and this is very, very important that you do this, you actually scoreboard players tag at all players who does not have the setup tag. Add the setup tag. If you do not do this, every single player will constantly be teleported and you'll just kind of be frozen in that one spot. So this just then stops this all from working. Yeah, that really is absolutely all there is to it. I mean, it looks like a long line, but it's just because I've got a lot of stuff that I'm clearing. Cool. Next, I'm just going to very quickly show you how to get the exact coordinates. Right, so the first thing we want to do is determine where the player is going to spawn. So if we have a look at myself, so here, I'm actually wanting to spawn directly looking at this first NPC, and I want my mouse over him so that he can actually say right click above me. So I'm going to put myself about right over here. Okay, so this is the exact position I want the new players to spawn in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit F3. You'll see then on the left hand side you've got an X, Y and Z. Now this is the exact block that I'm standing on. Now you'll see there's little dots, so that's I'm on a 0.8 of a block I'm standing on over here. Another thing that's very, very important is this facing. So I'm facing north, okay, towards negative Z, but this is what I'm interested in because this is the exact location I'm looking at. Okay, so what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to go TP at the bottom, TP at all. Okay, because there's nobody else in here just yet. Then I'm going to put in the X, Y, and Z coordinates that I can see above me. 1983. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the .0s because I'm going to round up. Okay, then I'm going to go 199. Okay, oh, sorry, 119. Okay, then I'm going to go 2156, but this time because I've got an 8.8, I am going to put in the .8. Okay, just gives me a much more fine control. I'm going to do a space and then I'm going to do the facing. So that is -151 space 1.8. So if I now hit enter, you'll see I'm pretty much there. I just need a little bit. So I do probably need to put in the 8.3 let's just do 3. Okay. There we go, and that is exactly what I want. So for example, if I'm anywhere in the world and I then teleport to that location, he will see I'm right there. Okay, so that's perfect. That's a great. So guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you've got any questions, any suggestions, or anything else you want to see, please make some comments below, make some noise. And yeah, this map is up for download. Just check the description for the links. This is, however, going to be downloadable for 1.8. We are working on 1.9 as we speak. But for now, it's just 1.8. Very, very important. But you can go and download and play this map. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.